Hey, 916, welcome back. Are you experiencing pain, tingling, burning, and/or numbness in your feet or hands? Are you experiencing balance problems and worried about falling? Well, if you're missing out on life because of this stuff, I got some good news for you. You've tried medications that are not fixing the problem. If the answer is yes to any of these, good news from Dr. HIRSHORN of New Life Medical Center. Doc, look at those feet. You said I'm losing hair on my legs because of neuropathy. I got worried about losing the hair.
Yeah, that's actually not something that people think about a lot, but part of the problem with neuropathy is you lose blood flow to the feet and the legs. And
so I don't shave my legs. I want to clear that up. You see the video of my legs.
You wax them with duct tape,
right.
I know.
Yeah, if you lose blood flow, not only do you get the symptoms associated with neuropathy, but it can also affect the hair on the legs, too.
Well, you guys are first class, and you are in Simpsonville, and you certainly have helped me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for letting us have the opportunity.
Yeah.
How did you first realize that he had neuropathy?
Because I fell down.
I just thought you were clumsy, though.
I think,
like,
yeah, I think the initial conversation was that you felt clumsy, and we talked about the fact that balance can be a real issue when you have neuropathy. And then, as they just showed on the screen, we did a balance assessment of you.
You did.
When you came in, which we do with all of our neuropathy patients. And it gives us a score in regards to how much at risk somebody is for falling.
And it's time now. I know when I get back, probably next week, you take little biopsies, I guess that's the word, from your ankles up to your thighs to see if nerves are regenerating. I think, right?
So we do balance testing, we do other testing as well, like the biopsy, and what that does is it helps us to count how many nerves are in the different areas that we're testing, and there will be a decrease in the number of nerves if you have neuropathy. And then we do it after the treatment period as well, and almost always we see an increase in the number of nerves in the area, which demonstrates that not only are we helping people feel better and function better, but we're actually regrowing nerves with the therapy.
That's great.
Because if they never regrew, then you're just...
It will just continue to get worse. Yeah, so if we did not, like if we did a biopsy and then we did nothing, and then a year later we did another biopsy, it probably would be worse, and obviously the symptoms continue to get worse as well, even on the medications, because the medications that typically are used help with the symptoms, but it doesn't help to regrow any nerve.
It just kind of tricks your brain into being like, yeah, you know, you can walk, okay?
Right, because you can't feel it anymore, yeah.
Well, you know, I can, just in the last year or two, I used to be able to stick one foot out of the car and get out. But now both feet go out, then you get up. So
because you're worried about just stabilizing?
Yeah, and you know.
So you've noticed an improvement in the stability.
Oh, it's better now, but I'm saying that was kind of the beginning of the balance question. You know, but the feelings of numbness and tingling under your toes is kind of like where the toes end and the rest of your foot is. It's right up in there.
Does it come at like a certain time? Like, you know, when you're laying down at nighttime and your legs kind of start to jump a little bit? And
yeah, so people that have tingling and pain especially say that it does occur worse at night. So then it impacts their sleep, and then they're not sleeping very well, and if you don't get a good night's sleep, it affects all other aspects of your health. So one of the biggest comments that we hear from patients is, I can finally get a good night's sleep because my feet aren't in so much pain anymore, which is life-changing in and of itself.
Yeah, absolutely. But what
and
if
when you feel you got a bug crawling across your shin, it may not be a bug.
You look down, there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's not that roach bug that's crawling super fast.
How fast are they going? I don't know.
It feels like all night.
I'll tell you, stay tuned.
That is so good. But what if you like kind of put it off because you're like, oh, I'm just, you know, I'm over-exaggerating, I'm being silly.
Yeah. So typically people will put it off because they feel like it's just a numbness issue, and then they wait until, you know, now I've got this really bad pain and it's annoying, and then they seek help. But at any point in the process, come in and we'll help you identify how bad is it, and then what can we do to help restore the function of those nerves and get you feeling better overall.
Well, tell us how to get in touch with you. I know you can text.
Yep, you can text the 977. I think the numbers are 4673 or 977-HOPE. If you text the word PAIN, PAIN, to that number, we will schedule you that way, or you can call the number as well, and we'll schedule you. And either way, for the first 15 people that call, we're actually going to send them a video, our newest video about neuropathy that explains how we help people and how they may be able to get help from us as well.
And insurance, I know I have help with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So insurance typically covers, of course, the evaluation and the treatment as well. So we'll verify the insurance before anybody comes in.
See, that's good, because a lot of people were like, oh, you know, maybe insurance, but y'all are making it so easy, and with all the ways to get in touch, we appreciate it, Dr. HIRSHORN. That's very good. With New Life Medical Centers, there's all the information right there. All right, coming up next, finding an old home and then renovating it. This trend seems to be getting more and more popular, especially with shows on HGTV. So when we come back, we're going to introduce you to a place that can help achieve your dream home.